Yeah, my name's Graham Guy. Company's C and GA Guy Contractors Limited. I'm also a managing director of Guy Machinery Limited, which is an agricultural machinery dealership. Well, we're contractors, we're farmers, and we're machinery dealers as well, agricultural machinery dealers. The farm, we run beef, cattle and sheep predominantly, and pigs. We're 500 bed and breakfast pigs, we lamb 400 ewes, calve about 50 cattle. Then we obviously run the contracting business as well, which is predominantly grassland based, mostly harvesting, baling mainly. We predominantly use the Big Pack 890 high speed. That is really the right size baler for this area because we're predominantly baling grass, which is either silage or haylage or hay. It's predominantly for feeding to livestock, cattle and sheep. The advantage basically is the reliability, the productivity, the strength and the build quality of the baler, and it does make a good quality bale in all conditions. The baler itself uses the VFS system, so that creates a good quality bale through the VFS and the pre-chamber system. It always produces the same quality of bale no matter what the product is. So if you're feeding to sheep or to horses or to cattle in a manual environment, it makes it very easy to work with. Much better than say the round bale because it's a lot easier to handle. Personally, for me, it's a time-saving machine. So we have good productivity, we have good speed, so we can get around lots of work. We can get through the work, we can save fuel because we're on top of the job. So personally, from my point of view, we get home sooner at the end of the day. The challenges in this area is we have all kinds of different terrain, as you can see around us. We have narrow lanes, we have steep, we have hills, we have steep land. So the challenges are manoeuvrability around the area, in the small lanes, the tight gateways, etc., etc. Like I said, the undulating ground as well is always a challenge. But to be fair, the KRONE baler handles it all very well. It's very manoeuvrable, it's well balanced. We got our first Big Pack baler in 2007, so we've been working with them since that time. We've been making square bales in this area now since 1997, so we've been doing it for sort of 21 years. We do somewhere between 20,000 to 25,000 bales a year. We generally start baling somewhere around about the end of May, and then we bale right through the season. Then we can bale right up until probably October, sometimes even into November. The bales from the Big Pack are consistent, and it's all about consistency. And we've built our business in contracting by producing a better bale. We always try to produce the best bale that there is to be had. If I had to describe the Big Pack in 3 words, I would say reliable, productive and enjoyable. Reliable because you go to work, you set off in the morning, you do a day's work, it does a good job, and you know you're going to get home at the end of the day. Productive because you get through the work in a very timely manner. You get through a good amount of work. And enjoyable, mainly it's enjoyable because you set off, it's so easy. The brands that we had to use before, you were constantly playing with them, tinkering with them, trying to get them to work to the best. The KRONE is a very, very forgiving baler. From an operator's point of view, you just pretty much sit in the cab and drive it around the field. You're not coming home at the end of the day with loads of stress. You're coming home at the end of the day knowing that you've had a good day's work.